will be virtually impossible for Republicans to take back the White House without winning Florida. So that's just one reason why Floridians Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio garner attention everywhere. Both men, though, have some fences to mend when it comes to the most conservative wing of the party. Rubio is damaged with conservatives on his role in attempting immigration reform, and Bush is distrusted on immigration and Common Core. CPAC host Sean Hannity warmed up the conservative crowd, asking how they felt about Jeb Bush.
Jeb Bush, any supporters?
Judging by the boos, Bush had some convincing to do on his conservative credentials.
I would describe myself as a practicing, reform-minded conservative, that I've actually done it.
No boos, though, for Senator Marco Rubio.
Our greatness was not an accident. It didn't happen on its own. Our greatness is the result of God's blessings, the sacrifices made by men and women in uniform, and the choices made by the people who were here before us.
Immigration is one issue both potential presidential contenders are viewed as shaky on by conservatives. Today, both Bush and Rubio blasted the president's executive order on immigration and said the borders must first be secured before any reform can happen.
You can't just tell people, we're going to secure the border, we're going to put E-Verify. You have to do it.
We should give them a path to legal status where they work, where they don't receive government benefits, where they don't break the law, where they learn English, and where they make a contribution to our society.
On education, Bush doubled down on his support for the controversial Common Core standards, but said the federal government shouldn't be dictating education policy.
The federal government has no role in the creation of standards, either directly or indirectly. The federal government has no role in the creation of curriculum and content.
Rubio pounced on Common Core as perhaps Bush's biggest weakness with conservatives.
By the way, that also means not having a national school board that imposes a national curriculum on the whole country.
On dealing with ISIS, both Floridians said the time for talk is over.
We need to be engaged in the world, build a coalition to isolate and then put ISIS around a noose and take them out.
And imagine if we had a commander-in-chief that understood that the way to defeat ISIS is not to find them a job.
It's an appeal to the conservative base as the contest for the Republican nomination takes off. There certainly were some cheers for Bush as well, but today's CPAC appearance was a bit of a balancing act for him. He doesn't want to turn off moderate Republicans in the party establishment. Some pundits say the boos for Bush today are actually a good thing, proof he's not part of the far right wing of the Republican Party. In the newsroom, Holly Gregory, Bay News 9.